Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Valheim playthrough. We are on episode 86 now, and in today's episode we're going to head back to the plains and we're going to do some more exploring. I think this time we'll probably take the boat out with us as well, but I want to explore a lot more of the plains biome that we're currently based in. Just quickly check on the boar, and we'll probably go to sleep through the night as well, as we don't want to explore at night time. Yeah, in our last episode, we finally got enough of the linen thread to upgrade our armour, so we now have the new armour set from the plains, which is the padded armour set. It was quite a costly armour set to make, but we did have enough materials to upgrade it after that into the level 2 variant, so we have got plus 6 armour on our old armour set, and it's still 2 levels lower than it was, so I'm pretty happy then. It's 2 levels lower than the silver armour set was. So you can see my padded armour set is all level 2. The wolf for the silver armour set was all level 4, sorry. So we're just having a quick look at what the upgrade levels or the upgrade costs are for some of the gear that we've currently got. That was something else I wanted to do as well, so we are going to have a quick look at just upgrading some of those bits and pieces. Just going to dump the black metal back in there whilst I go grab some wood. We're going to need standard wood. No, we're not. We're going to need fine wood. We'll take a few stacks of that just in case. We dump some of it in this chest actually, so we've got it nearby. Let's grab the black metal. There we go. Okay, let's upgrade the shield. That's now at level 2. Block armor of 90, block force of 65 now. That's pretty good. Grab some linen thread, and we need to upgrade the black metal axe or the sword. We'll do both. Strange that upgrading the axe didn't need wood as well. It was just thread and metal. And we basically just made it bigger. Bigger axe. Nice. Right. Let's put the black metal back there. Grab some iron. How much thread do we have? 33. So we're going to need... What else are we going to do? We're going to upgrade Porcupine, which is our our one-handed mace that we've got. Yep, there we go. It's just iron and needles. That is now level 2. We could even do it to level 3. Currently does 113 damage. That's combined with the pierce and the blunt damage that it does, which is quite nice. Should hopefully reduce the stamina cost, or I might increase it. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's we've now got a level 3 shield, level 3 porcupine, the sword is level 2, all of our armour is level 2, so we're about halfway there, I would say, in terms of where I want our gear to be before we decide to go off and properly hunt down the boss. But we do need to do a boatload more exploring. I don't know why I keep using that analogy. Is it analogy? Is that the right word? Why I keep saying boatload all the time. We need to do a lot more exploring. That's a colloquialism. I can't even say that word. Jeez. It's a saying that we use in the UK quite a bit when we want to say it's a large amount of something. I've got a boatload of this, a boatload of that. How much black metal have we got there? 17. That was what we gathered in our last episode. The rest of it is on the boat, so we've probably got a couple of stacks of it. So we're not going to sail it back just yet, obviously. We're going to save that. But we are probably going to take the boat with us in today's episode and just explore properly. Try and explore how much of this island there is. Because it does look quite large. We have explored some of it so far, but we'll never know how big it really is until we actually get on the boat and sail around it. I'm really hoping that if we go far enough north it'll turn into Mistlands. That would be quite nice. Let's head over to the boat. We can see some fish jumping out of the water. Looks like they're frolicking in the lovely morning sun. I do like the way the plains looks. It is a very nice looking biome. If only the creatures in this biome weren't so aggressive and horrible. There we go. Repair the boat quickly. Fantastic. One thing we haven't done, which we probably should have done, but we'll be okay, which is we didn't bring a portal with us, so we don't have the home portal. I believe we still have that on the mountain, or was it in the... it might be in the plain, not plain, sorry, it might be in the swamp. But yeah, we don't have a home portal, so if we get into any difficult situations, we're going to be stuck. Although I'm pretty sure we've got enough materials back at base. Excuse me. We've got enough materials back at base to make another longboat, should we need to. if we do die. Or we could just make the carve, as it's not that much slower than the longboat, and it would just be something that we'd be using to quickly get our stuff back. Let's just drop the wood in the boat. We've got about a stack and a half of black metal in the boat so far, so yeah, we've got about 2 stacks. Or just over. Oh, apologies. I had a bit of a stuffed up throat this morning. It is currently -1 or 0 in the UK today. It's so cold, it's piercingly cold. I have a little heater in the room next to me, and it's just not doing as much work as you'd think it would be at this time of year. But it's it's so cold that even this heater's not doing enough of a job to keep it warm. I'm still stood here in many different layers. Gotta love that British weather. Looks to be a bit misty on the mainland. That's a bit annoying. There's some locks there as well. And we've also lost the wind. We also, once again, forgot to go and get the motor buff. Oh, actually, there is one thing I might do. One thing I do like doing in this game, just because it looks really cool. It's really nice to do it in the meadows and Black Forest, but I do it pretty much every time I find one, which is I like to sail boats up rivers that go up like into an island. So if you're on quite a big island and you see quite a river that's going like intersecting through the island, I quite like sailing up that river. It's a good way to get to the other side and to see how far that river goes, especially if it's quite wide. If you notice that you've got a river going through an island and that river is quite wide, that river will most likely go all the way through. It's only really the thin rivers that you'll notice. If it's like really thin, that's thin enough that you wouldn't really be able to fit a boat down it, or you'd struggle. You'd have to like make lots of tight turns, and it'd probably take a while because you kept getting grounded. But the thin ones will kind of taper out after a while and just kind of end like into the island, whereas the wide ones, more often than not, the wide ones seem to go all the way through. But yeah, I think we'll take a left here actually, and we'll sail through this part here. Plus, it will give us a bit more of a view on what else we have on this island. But we are fastly approaching the stage of the plains where we're going to have to do lots and lots of sailing, so I will apologise for the next several episodes. Are probably going to feature lots of boat usage and lots of sailing, and as we have done in a previous episode where I've cut out some of the sailing, I will try and do that as much as possible without losing any actual content, if that makes sense. We'll keep some of it in, just to obviously showcase the fact that we are having to do a lot of sailing, but for some of it, say when we have to sail this boat back with the black metal scraps that we currently have, if nothing happens on the way back, if we don't fight any sea serpents or anything like that, if we don't stop along the way, I'll probably just cut that section out. We'll probably start off on the boat, like we'll end one episode on the boat and then we'll start the next episode after that back at home, just to kind of save some time on the playthrough. You've already seen me sail lots and lots and lots so far. I don't think watching me sail lots and lots and lots more is going to change the quality of the playthrough footage. Right, towards the end of our last episode we did kind of discover this fulling camp right in front of us here, so I am going to go and clear that out. I did want to clear that out at the time when we first found it, but it was getting close to night time and I didn't want to run the risk of trying to do that. I can see that berserker stood behind the fence. Let's see if we can tap him with a couple of arrows. Oh, I think that arrow might have attracted a few of them. There's one guy here. Oh, he's running away. Nope, come back. There we go. Oh, it's very misty on the mainland. That's not great. Alright, let's try and deal with this carefully. Doesn't actually appear to be that many fullings themselves. There's a berserker, and it's a no-star berserker. Okay. Problem with berserkers is it's difficult to tell when they're 1 stars, 2 stars, or no stars. You'd think that if they were quite adorned with armor and decoration and stuff like this guy is, that you'd think he'd be a higher level berserker, but he's not. I don't really think there is much of a way to tell. Maybe they get a bit taller and like a bit darker skin colour. It's like a bit of an orangish brown colour. possibly. But I rarely see them, if I'm honest with you. I haven't seen that many 1 or 2 star berserkers. I know I have seen them in the past. I'm pretty certain anyway. I just haven't seen one on the playthrough currently. Okay, let's have a look at this camp. I think we must have cleared out some of them already. Oh, no, there's one. Come here. Let's avoid all of this running around nonsense, thank you. It's almost like he waited for me to swing my weapon there and then decided to turn and come at me. Come at me, gobbos. There we go. Oh, another berserker. Where did you come from? It came out of the mist. Oh, I do love that you can parry enemies that have shot something at you or thrown something at you. It's so funny. They're stood 10-20 feet away from you, they've thrown like a spear, and then you just see them stagger backwards because you've parried the spear. It's so funny. Physically don't think that's possible. Right, so I'm pretty sure this camp is 99% clear now, so let's start picking up some flax. I'm almost certain we just saw another fulling totem there as well, which is... yes, there is, right next to the campfire. It's good, we need plenty of those. There we go, got some coins, some black metal scraps. There was a sharpening wheel or a grinding stone, whatever you call them, but we don't really need those right now. Oh, there's another totem. I'm pretty sure that's everything. So we got some flax. We've got 22 flax, which is pretty nice, but sadly no barley. But we can literally just get back. When we get back, we can just chuck that into the spinning wheel and have some more flax ready. We have to remember as well that we have 30 of each plants growing in our base, so we need to make sure we keep an eye on that too. That's why sailing back to that base is a better idea than just bringing a portal with us and going back quickly. I would still recommend taking a portal with you when you do go on big exploration like I'm currently doing, but I would, for situations like this, I'd prefer to go back to the plains base just because it would be nicer to have an area, to go back and check on the growing of things. It might even be worth having like a second portal in your plains base that you can then use to go back when you're out exploring through the plains. Again, you're having to take 2 portals just to get back to your main base, but it would at least enable you to go and check the growth progression of your plants if you're that bothered about growing and picking in an efficient manner. I'm not that fussed, as we now have level 2 armour, so we don't need a huge amount more. We might need some more linen thread for Mistlands though. I would imagine we're probably going to need a fair bit of that, and there might be some armour pieces and stuff that we'll need that might require linen thread. I imagine the next level of cape will. There is a linen cape that we can make. I haven't made one yet. Probably should at some point, but it doesn't really do anything different from the 2 that we currently have. Oh no, this is going to be problematic. Sailing down a river where it's quite thin and close together, like both edges are close to each other, and it's misty, so we're going to have to pay proper attention to the water level in front of us so we can keep an eye on the island so we don't end up grounding the boat. It also kind of makes it a bit difficult to see off in the distance, so we can't really tell what's in front of us and what's actually on the island. Therefore, kind of completely negating the whole reason why we decided to go sailing in the first place. If it was going to be this misty and vision was going to be this low, we probably would have been better off just running around. Oh well, I'm sure we'll survive. I'm pretty sure even the large structures you can see in the distance anyway. One thing I do prefer doing when sailing down a river, especially if you've got the wind with you, is to have the sail at half-mast, or at least on the longboat. If you have the sail fully out, the speed is quite fast, obviously, with it being the top level of boat currently. But if you're, especially when we're getting to points like this where it's quite a thin and very narrow river, if you start sailing too fast, obviously you'll notice from a lot of the sailing that we've done so far that turning a boat isn't a quick thing. You can't make reactionary turns in a boat. So I don't like having the sail fully out, even with the wind behind us, just because it's you're just running a risk of grounding yourself and like crashing into the side. Looks like that's swamp biome in front of us there. Yeah, it is. You can tell from the trees. The ancient wood. How much is this going to turn? This is a very tight turn. We have to be very careful here. I think this might be the end of the river, though. I think we're going back onto the ocean. Oh, no, we're not. No, there's more trees in front of us. Oh, this is a very tight turn. We're going to have to be very careful here. We do have some wind back, so let's get some speed. That's a giant log, or is it a root? I've really seen one of those before. That's pretty cool, that. I think it's a giant tree that's fallen over. Oh, I think we crashed into something. I took damage there as well. What was that? That was very strange. I don't know what I took damage from there. I kind of grounded and hit something, but then I also took some damage. Was there? Oh, there might have been a death mosquito that hit the boat. Possibly. I just didn't notice it. Okay, so, yeah, we're on the other side now, I think. I think this is going to turn back into... Oh, jeez. Hello. I thought there was something in the water there. Did not expect it to be an abomination. Right, let's keep going, shall we? Get away, put some distance. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's going to slam us. He's going to slam the boat. We need to get the wind. We need to get the wind. Go away, please. Stop chasing me. I do like those abominations, though. They are pretty cool creatures. Horrible to fight when you first get to the swamp, but they do look awesome. Luckily, he's not fast enough to catch up with the boat, so we should be okay. Yeah, I think he's kind of losing interest now. Or he's going to notice enemies in the plains and start fighting those instead. Goodbye, Mr. Abomination. Go have some fun with some gobbos, some fullings. Apologies, I've been watching a lot of Total War Warhammer 3 content recently, and everybody calls them gobbos, so I've just got that word stuck in my head for goblins, even though they're not technically goblins, they're fullings. Right, it's gone back to being misty. Come on, sun. Evaporate this mist, will you? Get rid of this water. Can't see anything. Actually, it looks like this island is quite large. Oh no, we're grounding. Oh no, we're heading north again. I was not paying attention there. We are slowly grounding onto something. Don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Oh, I got stuck. No. Right. Yeah, we're not going to be able to just push ourselves off that. We're going to have to actually get out. Come on, get off. Get off. I probably should have seen that foliage, that water, those like water reeds and stuff there. Oh, hello. Fulling with a torch. Run away. Sail away. How is your torch still lit when you're swimming? What? Why do my torches go out if I'm in the water, but yours is absolutely fine? What is that? That's some kind of enemy privilege right there. That's ridiculous. That's the best torch I've ever seen that it's still lit underwater. As you're swimming. Oh, there's a stone tower to the left there, I think. Does that look like a stone tower? There's also a Howling Caverns to the northeast. Yeah, there is a stone tower right there. Well, it's not a stone tower. It's more of one of those smaller stone buildings. The same as the one that we discovered next to our base that we made. That took ages for us to climb up because the roof was too low and we couldn't walk up it, so we had to climb up with a set of stairs we built on the side. We are still heading north though, which is strange because we're islands on either side of us. I wonder how big this island is. It must be huge. Yeah, it's quite massive. I wonder if it goes all the way up to where that Howling Caverns is, because that's a mountain. If it's Howling Caverns and it's on a mountain, so that means we're going to be stuck on this island for a while, I think. That actually makes me quite happy, because it makes me think that if this island is that big, it probably might have Yagluth's spawner on here. I mean, don't take that as an indicator. Just because an island is massive doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to have a boss spawner on there. As you could tell with our Elder Boss spawn location, the one that we found for this playthrough was on a small island. So a large island doesn't necessarily mean that you'll find the boss there, but it just means that with a larger island, there's a larger area for randomly generated things to appear. So like the Stonehenge that we're looking for, that should contain a boss runestone so that we can find where the boss's summoning location is. That's why I'm more excited about it, so we have a higher chance of finding a runestone that should hopefully tell us where the boss is, where the nearest boss is. Because, again, there are 3 separate spawn locations for each boss in the game. They are quite widely spread apart as well. Oh, there's another camp. Oh, jeez, there's the land right in front of us. Is that turning back into meadows? It is, I think. Ah, oh, look at that. Beautiful. We got rid of the bloody mist. I think that's a mountain as well. There looks to be a little bit of everything on this island. We've got plains, we've got black forest, we've got meadows. Down the opposite end of the island we have meadows as well, from where we built our plains base and where the cloth ear is. There's a mountain, there's some swamp that we sailed through. If we had Mistlands, we'd have literally every biome in the game on this island, apart from the Ashlands. And we wouldn't be able to get the Ashlands on this island, unless of course this island went all the way south as well, because we are in the wrong part of the map. That is one thing that I have forgotten. We do need to start exploring southwards at some point, so there's probably going to be several episodes of us sailing down south, so we'll probably have to do something about that in a future episode. We'll probably have it as one episode that might be like an hour long, where we're making like the expedition southwards to go to the Ashlands, because the Ashlands is always the most southernmost islands on the world. Oh god, there's a death mosquito attacking the boat. Alright, let's just put the sail out full and get going. Get away from this bloody death mosquito. We're going to hit the land again. Ugh. Oh, I think that killed it. Yeah, I think it did. Oh, come on, come on. Turn. There we go. Put the sail back up. There we are. Nice recovery. Oh, jeez, this river is getting really thin. That is very narrow. And it's night time. Wow. I just see Fulling has just spawned in front of us with a torch as well. I can see his little torch waving about in the distance. Right. We're going to have to be really careful here because we don't have the wind either, so he is going to be chasing us. Let's just zoom in on the map, see where we are. We haven't actually travelled that far, when you think about it. That's the only downside to river travelling, is that it does take longer than just sailing out on the open ocean. Hello, gobbos. Goodbye, gobbos. Ignore this. There is no boat sailing past you right now. What is he doing? What is he doing? Just taking a swing at the air. I thought he was going to throw his torch at us there. Sneaky little gobbo. Trying to attack us with a bloody torch. What's wrong with you? Okay. It's getting very dark now. It's getting quite difficult to see. This isn't going to be fun. Luckily we can just about make out the edges of the river, although we almost collided just there, so that wasn't great. This is... oh, another death mosquito. What is it with you guys and attacking my boat today? Leave me alone. My blood is not succulent. Oh, I think it died. Yeah, it did. It collided with the mast of the boat and died. That is how little health the death mosquitoes really have. Honestly, I'm pretty sure with any weapon you could probably even punch a death mosquito and kill it. Although it might take a couple of punches, actually. But yeah, that's how little health the death mosquitoes have. They really aren't a strong enemy at all. Wow, we are getting really, really far north now. Didn't realise how far away we were from the actual centre of the world where we started. Let's get this sail out. Looks like the river is starting to widen, so it might mean that we're getting close to the coast. Oh, I can see you chasing me. Yeah, that's right. Turn around and change your mind. If we get far enough away, it'll stop chasing us altogether. At least the mist is gone, although it was there for the entire day. Oh, that death mosquito is still chasing us. Wow, okay. You don't want to let up, do you? What's that? That looks like a big tower. I'm going to stop here, actually. How about that for a quick a quick grounding? Oh, death mosquito, go away. There we go. Right. Looks like there's a lot of fullings here. Oh, there's 5 already, and there's a 1-star in them. Oh no. 7, 8. Oh dear. This might be problematic. Bone mass, yep, thank you. Definitely going to need bone mass. Our food is running low as well. The timer's both 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 9 minutes. Oh, that's not good. Right, come on. Look at this gang. We're being attacked. Big gang of goblins. Fullings. There's 2 1-stars in this group as well. just try and keep some distance between us. We have also run out of our rested buff as well, so stamina is going to take longer to recharge. Oh, there's a... Oh, I love it. There's a shaman in there as well. Go, shaman! Oh, he's dead instantly. Wow. He literally just fart sprayed. Oh, there's a brute and a normal grey dwarf. Oh, that brute just got staggered straight, and he's dead. Oh, we've started a war. We've inadvertently started a war. Alright, come on, Fullings. Bring it on. We've taken down 3 of you so far. Is it 3 or is it 4? I think we've taken down 4 actually. That's another one down. Let's get this guy. There we go. Finish this guy. There we go. 1 left. Where are you? Mr. 1 star running around in circles. Nope. We'll parry that. And stab. 450 damage in a stab. Wow, that is a powerful, strong attack. Okay, let's collect. Let's gather up the loot. Thanks for the help, Grey Dwarves. You assisted in distracting them very momentarily for a few seconds there, but we'll take any help we can get. Okay, so I wouldn't mind a campfire so we can get our rested buff back. We need to get some stone to do that. Tell you what, we'll just get a pickaxe and mine a block here. Oh, hello, Grey Dwarf. Go away. Oh, don't throw stones at me. Oh my word, this is going to get annoying. Good job we've got bone mass on. Oh, there's another shaman. Nope, none of that healing mist for you. Yep, go away, thank you very much. Give me all of your loot. Right. Campfire, campfire, campfire. Oh, there's more Grey Dwarfs. This is why you shouldn't be out at night time. You get constantly attacked. I just want to see what's in this tower. This is another type of structure that Fullings can have. I think it's obviously it's procedurally generated or randomly generated, but it's something that they build themselves. It's basically like a circular stone tower, a small version of it, but there's usually some stuff in there. Might be a couple of chests. Obviously some Fullings will be in there as well. Oh, hello. That's a red-eyed brute. What level are you? Please go away. I'm trying to get my rested buff. He's doing so little damage to me. Right. Oh, he's a 1-star brute. Oh, I hope we've seen some. Is that the first we've seen of those? Oh, it might be the first 1-star brute we've seen, actually. Unfortunately for him, I'm not the equivalent level in terms of gear, so he really didn't stand a chance. Poor guy. Right, there we go. Comfort 1 by the fire. Let's see if we can get this before we get attacked again. Hopefully we should be able to get it. No, our comfort's gone, so it means there's more enemies nearby. I've just noticed the comfort thing disappeared. Oh no, that's because we stood up, for God's sake. Right, okay. So yes, you can get your rested buff out and about in the world. I don't think, well, obviously it wouldn't work if it was raining because your campfire wouldn't light, but what you have to do is put campfire down and sit. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm only getting comfort 1, so we're only going to get 7 minutes worth of rested, but I just want... Oh no, sorry, 8 minutes, my bad. You can only get 8 minutes worth of rested, but I want 8 minutes. I want something just so, well, whilst we go and explore this tower, just in case there's any Fullings on the inside. Because usually with these towers, the entrances are quite small, and the Fullings don't fit through the entrance, so they can get trapped in there. We don't have a torch either, so we're going to have to use our... Oh, hello. There's a Fulling right here, come on. There we go, took him down quite easily. But yeah, we're going to have to use our porcupine as like a mini torch. Oh, okay, there really isn't anything much in here at all. Oh, there's a dead skeeto. Oh, there's 2 dead skeetos, hello. Right. Yeah, there wasn't really much of anything. I can still hear some giggling though, so there must be... Ah, okay, you're outside here. Where are you? There you are. It's 2 of them. They must have spawned... Oh, it's 3 of them. 4 of them. Right, okay, they must have spawned nearby. Must have been a patrolling pack of them. Come on. Oh no, that's not another Fulling, that is a Lox. Fantastic. Just what we needed. No, please don't knock me into the water. If he knocks me back into the ocean, I'll be swimming for days trying to get back. Oh wow, that hit pretty hard. Oh, bone mass is worn off, that's why. Right, even with the padded armour, we still... Oh, it wasn't that bad of a hit. We pretty much regenerated all of it just there anyway. Oh, there you go. See that with our upgraded armor set? Even though it was only a +6 armor bonus, it still reduced the damage of that stomp quite a lot. So that's a pretty good damage reduction. And it is world save in 30 seconds, so that must mean we're getting close to daytime. We can already tell because it's getting lighter. So yeah, if we're having a world save, that means it's going to be daytime very soon, and it's also going to be. What's it going to be? It's going to be a little bit laggy for a few moments, just while it does the world save. It does do that sometimes. I think when it's like the larger the world, the more you've explored and the more items and more like portals and stuff like that. I think that's when it gets a bit. There we go. You saw it go a little bit glitchy there when it did the world save. I think that's when it gets a bit glitchy. Right, we need to push the boat out because we are grounded. We did pretty much come in there at full speed when we landed the first time, like a true Viking. Okay. Do you know, I might give it about another minute. So we're just going to set sail again. Have a look at what's a bit further north here, because I just want to see if this properly turns into the Black Forest or if it is just a small biome. And then what we'll probably do is probably end the episode, and then we'll just start the episode on the boat. Sorry, start the next episode on the boat. I just want to have a quick look up here to see what there is. I think it's just Black Forest around here. Yeah, it is. So we're probably going to turn around and start sailing back down south to see. The thing about that river is that we travelled mostly north on that river, so all we really did was just cut off like a part of the island, but the island itself is still quite large. So if we start heading back down south, we should get back to camp eventually. Yeah, I think we'll call it here. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I shall catch you in the next one.